Hello students, in this video today we will learn some basics of subject-verb agreement. Before understanding subject-verb and agreement, we will understand what is subject and verbs in the sentence and how to identify subject and verbs in the sentence. Then we will understand what exactly is subject-verb agreement and basic rule surrounding it. So, without the further go, let us start. So, what is subject in a sentence? Students, subject is a person, place, thing or idea that is doing or being given. Let us understand with example. Mohan plays cricket regularly. Now to identify the subject, ask here who is performing action of playing. It is Mohan. So Mohan is subject here. Now to identify verb, ask question. What subject is performing? It is playing. So it is verb. In this way, we can identify subject and verb in any sentence. Based on point of view, subject may be in the first person, which is I or we. Second person, which is you. Third person, which is he, she, it or they. And based on count, subject may be singular or plural. We have already discussed these things in previous classes. Now let us understand main topic of today. What is subject-verb agreement? Making a sentence grammatically correct, a verb must agree with its subject in number. Keep in view these general rules. In any sentence, singular subject must have singular verb and plural subject must have plural verb. This is most important general rule. Let's look into example. Where subject is singular, Ram writes a letter. Here subject is Ram, which is singular. So verb also be singular. In this case, it is writes. Let's look into example where subject is plural. Those students read newspaper. Here subject is students, which is plural. So verb also be plural in it is it. Now see the second rule. Now see the other rule. When two or more singular subjects joined by and take a plural verb. Mohan and Sohan have passed. Here subject is Mohan and Sohan, which is plural. So verb also be plural. In this case, it is have. Past. Now see the next rule. When two subjects joined by and together express one idea, the verb is similar. Time and tide waits for no man. Here time and tide shows one idea. It means it is used here as singular subject. So verb also be singular. Next rule is, if the article is used once, the two nouns refer to the same person or thing and the verb used in a singular. But if the article is used twice, the two nouns refer to two different persons or things and the verb used in plural. The poet and the statesman have come. Here the is used in both the subject, which is joined by and. That is why verb is plural. See the other example. The poet and statesman has come. Here, the is used in one subject, but the is not used in next subject, which is joined by and. That is why verb takes singular. This is a very important rule for subject-verb agreement. Now, see the very important rule of the subject-verb agreement. If two subjects are joined by, as well as, with, along with, together with, and not, in addition to, but, besides, except, rather than, accompanied by, like, unlike, no less than, nothing but, the verb will be used according to the first subject. Now see the example. Ram as well as his parents is coming. Here first subject is Ram and other subject is his parents, which is plural, and first one is singular, but it is joined by as well as. That is why according to rule we have used here singular verb according to first subject. Now next rule is, if two subjects are joined by neither nor, either or, not only but also, nor, or, none but, the verb will agree with the last subject. Neither Rohan nor his brothers have come. Here Rohan is first subject and second subject is his brothers, which is plural. But it is joined by nor, that is why we have used here plural verb, have. Now, next rule is, when subject begins with each, everyone, either, neither, many, a, are followed by a singular verb, everyone was given a certificate. Now see the other rule. A collective noun takes a singular or plural verb according to the sense. If the idea of oneness is expressed by, the verb must be singular. If the individual of the collection are thought of, the verb must be plural. The jury were divided in their opinion. Here the jury shows individual, that is why verb takes plural. Now see next example. The jury has elected its president. Here the jury shows the idea of oneness. That is why verb takes. Now next rule is, a relative pronoun always agrees in number and person with its antecedent. See the example. I am the woman who seeks your help. Who refers to woman. Woman is used here as antecedent. That is why verb is used singular. The following nouns, though singular in form, always take a plural verb. Example, cattle, folk, gentry, majority, mankind, nobility, peasant, police, poultry, public, people, etc. See the example. The cattle are grazing in our field. Here cattle is used as plural. So verb takes plural. The following nouns which are plural in form but singular in meaning generally take a singular verb. These words are dynamics, economics, electronics, ethics, gallows, innings, mathematics, news, physics, statics, summons, wages, whereabouts. See the example. No news is good news. Here subject is news, which is singular. Verb text singular. Now see the next rule. The following nouns are plurals and have no singular form. Scissors, compasses, socks, slacks, tongues, shears, binoculars, pliers, thanks, etc. Students, these are the very important rules of the subject-verb agreement. So, you always keep these rules in your mind.